Islam, Morris. Just rise and you have to go rise. Let's do the prayer. Five on the left, two on the right. Allah, the Father of the universe.
Allah, Father of the universe.
Father of love.
Father of love.
Truth. Peace. Freedom. And justice. Allah is my protector.
Allah is my protector.
My guide. And my salvation. By night. And by day. Through his holy prophet. Noble Juali. Islam.
Islam.
Yeah.
Readings to be read every meeting. A wonder from the prophet. I hereby inform all members that they must put an end to all radical and agitating speeches while on their jobs, homes, or on the public streets. We advocate peace and not destruction. Stop trying out your cards with the Europeans, for it causes confusion. There has been much confusion caused by members trying out their cards. The cards are for your salvation. Failure of obeying my orders will be of severe consequence. We are for love, truth, peace, freedom, and when these principles are violated, justice must then take its course. Any member or group of members that seek to hold malicious feelings toward the temple or the prophet, or to violate the divine covenant of the Moorish movement, will receive their reward from Allah for their unjust deeds. All true Moors must obey the laws laid down to them by their prophet, and if they lose confidence in their prophet, give up your card and button, cease wearing your turban or fez, and return to the state where I, the prophet, found you. For this is a holy and divine movement founded by the prophet Noble Juali, and if the prophet is not right, the temple is not right. The prophet is sending on a divine plea to all true Moorish Americans that they may do their part in protecting their prophet and the temple. This is an everlasting movement founded by the prophet through the will of Allah to redeem his people from their sinful ways. Noble Juali. To the members of the Moorish Science Temple of America, Islam, these are the instructions from your holy prophet, Noble Juali. Be faithful unto your forefathers' divine and national creed, that you will be blessed for your good deeds that you sow in the flesh. Allah is the one that judges the world, and his judgment is now on, but the weak comprehend it not. The end of time is drawing near, so says Allah to his divine prophet, I, Noble Juali. And that is why many hearts have turned to stone. Many have eyes to see but cannot see, ears to hear but cannot hear, lest they would be confounded of their sins. These are the trying hours now, dear Moors, and every evil spirit is moving, and they are trying every weak mind to overthrow and drag out the true foundation that has been laid, and to cause confusion in the minds of the ones that do believe. But if you have the true love of Allah and the spirit of your forefathers, you fear not of what you hear or see, but will sacrifice the utmost of your very life to protect your movement and your prophet. Watch your enemies, dear Moors. Your enemies are the ones that speak against your prophet and ridicule him to the very lowest, the ones that speak against your divine and national principles of your temples. Act accordingly, and Allah will bless you for your good work. Peace, your divine prophet, Noble Juali. To be proclaimed at every meeting. Islam. I am glad to know that I have a few faithful Moors among you all, and I desire for them to know the truth and the divine truth. There is a host of jealousy about me and the movement now by the same people on our side of the nation that claim it was only a joke and unreal. But now, since they have found out from the government officials and the nations of the earth that this is the only sole foundation that all Asiatics must depend upon for their earthly salvation as American citizens, they are working every scheme they can to disqualify me, so they themselves may take charge of the situation. I have notified all these things to you long ago in the past. It is through the faithful Moors that attribute to the movement and uplifting funds. The ones that paid their divine respect to me and the movement will be remembered. That is why I am calling upon all faithful Moors to increase their faithfulness to me, your prophet, and your divine Moorish movement. I need finance, and I need it badly. Never before have I needed finance so badly as I do at present, so I can shove aside the discord that is facing the nation. It all comes through jealousy because of my fame and nobility. The nations of the world will not recognize the movement without I, the prophet, being head. It has been proven by my works, which I have performed in the last few years. Islam.
Islam. How everybody doing today?
Love.
All right. I'm Amazight. Hey family, what's happening? So look, I'm Amazight Bey, right? So we all melanated people, right? Right? All right. So that means we look like the planet, right? Right? So if we look like the planet and other people don't look like the planet, we don't have to hate them people, right? We just know that we was here before these people, right? All right then. So if we the first people, we the first government, right? All right. And government is family, right? And family start with what? Mother, family. Mother, family, right? Mother Earth, right? So why we have this problem today? Because we don't know who mother is and we don't know who family is. That's a problem. That's a problem. So birthright and nationality, it fixed the mental, physical, economic, social, political, divine, so-called religious situations and problems that we have today. Without a nationality, without a root, without knowing your family, you don't know how to fix your problems. Now do we? So we need to know the laws, the history, the economic, social, political, spiritual, everything that they told us that we shouldn't look into and question. So this is what this is. Birthright. Not a religion, not a cult. It's actually a nation. It's actually an empire. It's actually just family, handling family business. So welcome to the Amazight Bey show. This is Cujo Ottawa L, my grand sheep. And I'm never taking from here, but we're gonna double team and we love. This is gonna build, you feel me? It's love,
It's love. Mother Roz, I know you got I know you heard family a couple times. You wanna put up the family
The what?
family definition?
Oh, a society starts with family, so does the authority to govern it. Did you ask me, do I want to put it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Oh, no, no. All right, I'll just say it.
You know, since we got you here, you know. Since we got you here,
It's so good to be here. It really
everybody
is.
knows the
It's
site.
wonderful. It's
Everybody
wonderful. It's
knows
wonderful
the
to
site.
see everybody.
It's love.
But you said it. It's family. As society starts with family, so does the authority to govern. So government is the governing the mental, and it starts with family, and that is a case law, but I don't remember it off the top. By the end of the day, we can give it to you, but it's on the site. It's a case law that says as society, as society starts with family, so does the authority to govern it. And that always starts at home and with mother and of course father, but mother sets the stage and runs the house, right? Because if she's not happy, nobody's happy. But the point is society starts with family, so it starts with your family. Govern yourself and don't allow anyone else to govern you. Especially when they're not family. That's the special part, when they're not family.
That's the or else.
Yeah, or else.
Right. Welcome everybody once again. People came from far. You know what I mean? Appreciate the love. We want to address people's questions and such. We also, want to put some things on the record because we got some live stuff going on. We also got the camera thing. Attendance. Get everybody to put down their name and or appellation and email address. So we're here in.
Just came into the studio. Much love.
Like that. And remember? Okay. Hey man, y'all disrupting stuff.
Since we going live, we might as well welcome to the Amazight Bey show, where we not only learn, it's a family reunion.
Yeah, family reunion.
For real. Yeah.
That's how I know I'm like, that's sick. I didn't be coming out of the dirt.
Go ahead, man.
So before
All right, we good.
we got move the camera here. We got before we this morning we were talking about the Sultan. Yo, Amazight, who was the Sultan meeting with again?
Oh, the old Sultan.
It's like something.
I got it. I'm
You should, because they didn't read, I just finished this chair.
We were talking about, basically we were talking about the Sultan and the fact that he's representative of the kingdom.
Right. Oh, yeah.
We're talking about the Sultan and how he's representative of the kingdom.
Right.
Right? And we were making the connection about how to prove that they're actually the illegitimate and then we're actually the legitimate, right? So the example that we were using was the feds, right? Because when we check out ourselves, we realize that we have the 7-inch, right? And then there's shorter versions or whatever, right? And then Brother Sentinel comes in with the short version that we were talking about this morning, right? Just to show that the ancestors got everything on lock, you know what I mean? There's nothing for us to wonder about. The ancestors got us as far as morals. Ancestors got us. Like, it's not even a question anymore. Are we on the right, whatever like that? Ancestors got us. Anybody who's a little bit wavy, recognize that this is how real it is. You know what I mean? We were just talking about the short pheasant today earlier. The other thing, we gotta bring up our a couple testimonials since we came in yesterday, right? So the most important one, the most striking one, is how well, one, we want to give it up for Brother Amazight, because when we traverse the area, you know what I mean? This is a fairly good size jurisdiction, right? And where he lives, his street, other streets going down or whatever like that, everybody knows who Amazight Bey is. Right? Just on the strength of he's out here with his national headdress or whatever like that, people got questions and then he got answers. And anybody that gets an answer respects the answer. So we left, I came in yesterday about 2 o'clock. So 2 o'clock, threw the bags down, we're like, yo, let's go get something to eat or whatever. As soon as we walk downstairs, go across the street, there's a European there with ice cream shop. Runs out, right? Sees that was like walking, runs out. How you doing, brother? Good to see you, whatever, right? Arthur, European or whatever.
Right.
Then he comes out and says, there are some other Europeans out there. So he turns to the other Europeans and he says, I'm a Croatian American. Under Moorish law.
Moorish law.
In front of these Europeans, nobody arguing, nobody not saying anything, nobody else saying, what do you mean by that? That's not real, whatever like that. But it's a and then we had situations with some Asiatic brothers, right? Younger brothers.
Yeah.
When we went to St. Benedict the Moor. St. Benedict the Moor church or whatever. High school. Yeah, there was the high school and then there was the church, right? Yeah, the church. Right? And then the church has like the big brother on the top of the church with his hands out, you know what I mean? Quote unquote black brother on top of the church. That nobody questions. Right? So we're there, you know what I mean, taking pictures or whatever like that. All these Europeans just driving by, they don't care. Asiatics are walking by like looking, stopping, looking up there, you know what I mean? Because clearly it's a brother on the church.